Welcome to this new course, and what we're going to do is take you through the process of building a website that is geared more towards business. And so, for example, this is the site that we're going to create, and there's a lot of neat little things built in here. So this is kind of like your home page that we would have in here. Nice layout, good gradient background. There's a little footer down here, and across the top we have tabs across here as our navigation. And you can see you can hover over top for that very simple effect. I'm going to click on the budget tab, and so here we have a place where we'll be setting up a budget, and we have these sliders. So as I slide it, you can see how the slider over on the right hand side is changing, and you can see the calculation coming up down below. So we can play around with these sliders, and you'll also notice that the slider for the food has a different range. Like it does go from 0 but up to a maximum of $2,000, whereas transportation has a maximum of $500. So we can set different values for the sliders, and you can see as you slide it back and forth, it totals up what your cost is going to be for the month. And then I'll have location, and here we have a map indicating pointing to City Hall here in North Bay, and we can zoom in and out to it. And I can also switch here to the satellite view as opposed to the normal view. And finally, we have here a contact page, and this is a very simple form. Again, if I hit the submit button, we have some very simple validation. So we would put in some information in here, so I can put something like this, and then of course your email address. If I said just fill, for example, and then I hit submit, it's not a valid email, so we're going to go through that process. Also require response date. This is their date, and you can see the date formats here in year, month, day. We can also click on this down arrow and bring up a calendar and pop in a date like that, and of course preferred time, which is optional, and then reason for the contact, and then we have our submit. The form doesn't actually do anything or go anywhere yet, but that's we will cover off later the end of this course. If you need to set up a form and you don't know how to use some server-side scripting, you will be able to do it using another external service. So we'll show that at the end of the course. Anyway, so this is what we're going to work on building, and we'll start off by building the very basic HTML structure. So we'll see you at the start of the first tutorial.